They all laughed when I fell. Now, I rise. The sound of the helicopter blades cut through the crisp morning air, slicing the silence of Greenwood Heights Country Club. The crowd, dressed in tailored suits and glittering gowns, froze mid-step, eyes squinting at the approaching rotor's shadow. They weren't expecting this. No one was prepared for the woman descending onto their manicured lawns, the same girl they had scorned a decade ago. But Serena Tate was no longer the fragile, silenced girl they remembered. She was something far stronger, molded by the harsh truths of life and the quiet power of perseverance. Before we go any further, if this is your first time watching one of our videos, we'd love for you to hit that subscribe button. Your support means the world to us, and it helps us bring you even more powerful stories. Stick with us till the very end. And if the story moves you, drop your thoughts in the comments and share it with a friend. Now, let's begin. 10 years earlier, Serena had walked the halls of Brooksville High with her head bowed, trying to make herself invisible. Her thrifted clothes, worn sneakers, and quiet demeanor made her a target for ridicule. Students like Cassidy, Taryn, and the rest of the so-called popular crowd took pleasure in pointing, whispering, and recording moments of her humiliation. The laughter echoed long after the halls emptied, leaving her with bruised memories and a sketchbook filled with the dreams she dared not voice. The only kindness came from Mr. Keaton, the janitor who would quietly hand her a warm smile and whisper that she was stronger than she knew, even when she couldn't feel it. Life after graduation was relentless. Serena moved through the world alone, juggling 3 jobs while learning online, building a foundation she could barely imagine. Sleep was a luxury, and hope was a quiet ember she guarded fiercely. Then, one ordinary afternoon, fate intervened. She wandered into a small, struggling candle shop looking for a simple gift, and met Eleanor Briggs, a widowed entrepreneur with an eye for untapped potential. Serena left not with a purchase, but a job offer. Eleanor recognized in her not just talent, but resilience, sincerity, and a spark that refused to be extinguished. 2 years of tireless work turned the failing shop into Hearthlight Haven, a globally recognized luxury wellness brand. Serena's designs, infused with elegance and warmth, captured hearts worldwide. When Eleanor passed, she left everything to Serena, entrusting her with a legacy built on hope, creativity, and integrity. The girl who once had nothing had now created a life brimming with abundance and purpose. When the reunion invitation arrived, Serena studied it with calm eyes. The polite words concealed a lingering undertone of mockery, but she did not hesitate. She knew she would not return seeking apologies or validation. She would return as living proof that pain need not dictate one's destiny. The helicopter touched down, dust dancing in golden shafts of sunlight. Serena stepped out, wearing an ivory dress that shimmered like morning dew, her chestnut hair catching the light in gentle waves. Every movement radiated quiet confidence, the kind born from healing, growth, and self-acceptance. The crowd parted, some eyes widening, some mouths falling open, others shifting uncomfortably under the weight of recognition. She didn't need words, her presence alone spoke volumes. Inside the grand hall, memories hung on polished walls. Faces that once tormented her now paused mid-laugh, confronted by the woman Serena had become. Cassidy's hands trembled around her drink, Taryn's smirk faltered, and even the boys who had mocked her sneakers straightened their ties in nervous anticipation. Serena moved past them with gentle poise, each step a reclamation of her story. She stopped in front of a photograph of herself as a lonely teenager on a park bench. Fingers traced the frame, not with sorrow, but gratitude for the journey it represented, a life rewritten from heartbreak to triumph. Whispers softened behind her. Expressions shifted. The weight of unspoken regrets filled the room, but Serena's gaze remained serene. She had come not to punish, but to close a chapter. She had come to honor the girl who endured, the woman who persevered, and the life she had forged with courage and grace. As the sun dipped lower, Serena stepped outside again, breathing in the warmth of the day. She watched the helicopter blades lift her into the sky and felt an unfamiliar lightness, as if the final chains of the past had dissolved. Apologies were unnecessary, validation irrelevant. She carried only the knowledge of her worth, the strength she had cultivated, and the beauty of a life aligned with purpose. If this story touched your heart, please like, share, and comment, and tell us where you're watching from so we can appreciate you. Serena's journey reminded everyone watching that resilience can transform pain into power, and that second chances are not just for the lucky, they are for those who choose to rise. As the helicopter faded into the horizon, Serena smiled softly, the wind catching her dress like a gentle promise. She had rewritten her story, healed her heart, and embraced the life she was always meant to live. Because kindness always wins.